As part of UCL Qatar's MA in Museum and Gallery Practice, one of the course requirements was to spend a month volunteering at a museum. I travelled from Qatar to spend a month working at the National Science and Media Museum in Bradford. The museum is spread over 6 floors. On the top floor is a British Film Institute digital library where you can watch movies from the archives. There's an animation gallery and games lounge where visitors can learn about the history of gaming and play on some vintage arcade games. There's an exhibition called Wonder Lab that's filled with fun and educational interactives about how to relate science to our everyday lives. There's a gallery that displays the history of television. There's a temporary exhibition called Action Replay, which coincided with the 2018 Summer of Sports. I had the pleasure of watching the exhibitions team, led by John O'Shea, install the exhibition from start to finish.
Obviously, a bit chaotic at the moment, but this corner over here is all about when things went from black and white to colour. So the sport of snooker was actually not a hugely popular sport until colour television came out, and then because of all the colours on colour television, snooker became really popular.
I observed as the exhibition team de-installed old temporary exhibitions to make way for the new objects. The museum has 3 cinemas. Wow, it's beautiful, isn't it? And on the lower level, there's the slightly surreal Kodak gallery. On display here is the oldest known negative, as well as the camera that was used to take the famous photographs of the Cottingley fairies. And last but not least, the museum storage.
So you can store so many objects in all of these boxes.
The objects on display in the museum are just the tip of the iceberg. There are thousands of objects in storage, and it is from these objects that a new narrative is being created about the history and science of media technology. I had the pleasure of working with Sarah Ledgemy and Claire Hampton, who are curators working on the new Sound and Vision galleries. It's a major redesign of the museum.
If you want the galleries to be used by teachers, which is one of the ambitions, and you want students to get something out of it that then will increase their STEM skills, maybe we just do it by STEM skills.
But if we themed it by something like motivation, do-it-yourself becomes, well, an expression of a creative expression. That's a section of people that were motivated by money or by recognition.
I observed as they debated the new storylines and came up with new and innovative ways of telling the story of the science and technology of media. Bradford was a great place to spend the summer. There were interesting shows at the Alhambra Theatre, wonderful treks through the dales and the moors. I was lucky with the weather. It was unusually sunny this summer.
Look at this. It's 28 degrees. It is summer. It is hot.
Bradford has its own scratch orchestra and is filled with fierce female poets.
You still live in Bradford? They ask me why, and I give a smile with a smug reply, because I'm Bradford baby till I die. Thank you.
The museum has a great volunteer program run by Jin Jacobucci. If you're looking to experience a different side of the museum, not just as a visitor, then get in touch and give your time.